We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Lagares is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Man, second pitch of the game, and that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
Defoe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Second spot tonight, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Lane 11.
Here it comes on 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Lagares. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now, Ronald Ackerman. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. One out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it in is Flores, and there are two away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Lagares. He makes the play. A great catch on the. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
So striding in, Todd Frazier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Ackerman is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Into the box now, Nicholas Goldman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Takes this the other way to right. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. At the plate, Joey Wendell. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slice down the left side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a move over to first, runner back standing. This is in the air out to left field. Conforto is after it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Mesoraco will dig for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Striding in, Nate Eovaldi. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Defoe into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hit in the air out to right. Ackerman shading to his right. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a neck-high fastball that time. Strasburg on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Digging in, Rene Rivera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. At third, here's Frazier. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Chopped at the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
And this misses as well. Ball four. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Wilmer Defoe is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Michael Conforto.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Todd Frazier.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Goldman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting,
the catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting,
striding in once again, Nate Eovaldi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his mouth.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Settling in now, Ronald Ackerman.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the fourth. Right fielder, number
Lays
24.
off 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out. Into the box, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Conforto. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again. And Juan Lagares.
Center fielder number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lagares.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Ackerman moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Bryce Harper now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Look out. 2-0 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end. At the plate, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Washington. Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Rene Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a miss at a ball down. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he'll step off and try again.
Michael Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's in there. 2-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
The pitcher
digging in now. Steven Strasburg. Ezekiel Carrera.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher Strasburg. Number 7, Ezekiel Carrera.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Defoe.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. Goldman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Your
Greg
attention, please.
Holland.
Now pitching for Washington.
Nicholas.
Number
Goldman.
56. Greg Holland.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Pitch is popped up. Calling for it. Duffy. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Eovaldi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Bryce.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
He's ready. Here's the first
55.
offering.
Tim Collins.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. Underhanded flip, and he's safe. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. In now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a liner. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. to 2-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Defoe ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
On the ground up the middle, Flores has it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Rene Rivera.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Michael Taylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Taylor.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there. They go, hey, that could. In my career, that ball a little too close to my head.
Isaiah.
For Washington, number 4, Isaiah Kiner.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity. Justin Miller enters from the pen.
Now pitching for Washington.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Goldman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Defoe ranging up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ackerman has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Nate Eovaldi, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Your attention,
Jeff
please.
McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Number
here.
45, Jeff McNeil.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And the throw to first. Adam Liberator enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 36.
Wilmer Defoe will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right.
No balls. One strike.
Out of the plate here. Caleb Coward.
Number 22. Caleb Howard.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the stretch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Robert Gesellman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 65. Robert.
He's set and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Joey Wendell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Second and third, 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nate Eovaldi. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.